Hello everyone, Jay Barino here. Welcome back at StarCraft Mass Recall. It's a StarCraft Brood War remake, and StarCraft 2, we're heading into Omega. Easily the hardest map in this entire mod. It's the last mission in StarCraft Brood War, and it was very hard in the original StarCraft as well, but it is distinctly the hardest in Mass Recall. I think in the original StarCraft there were a lot of big kill-everything maps. Something like To Slay the Beast was pretty comparable to Omega, whereas I think it is very easily the hardest map in Mass Recall. The attack waves are just beefed up like crazy. It's very, very tough. I have not practiced at all. This is my first go-around here in version 6. Infested platform over the planet Char, Kerrigan's base of operations. Let's do this shit. Let's go.
Cerebrant, our scouts have just identified 3 separate fleets approaching this platform, with Duran having disappeared, and the bulk of my brood still on the surface of Char. You'll need to hold off the invaders by yourself.
You sound worried, Kerrigan. Have I caught you at a bad time?
Not at all, Arcturus. How'd you manage to scrape up your new fleet? Been raiding the salvage dumps again?
I called in a few favors, made a few concessions. You'd be surprised to see how many special interest groups in this sector want to see you dead.
I'm sorry to have to disappoint your new friends, Arcturus, but you really shouldn't have attempted this stunt. It'll take more than your 3 little fleets to bring me down.
3 fleets?
Don't play dumb, Arcturus. I've already spotted the other 2 fleets.
Kerrigan, this is Artanis. My brethren and I have come to avenge the deaths of Phoenix, the Matriarch, and all of the other Protoss who fell before the Swarm. It is long past time you paid for your crimes against our people.
When it rains, it pours.
The Protoss, too. Care to take a guess as to who the 3rd fleet is?
No need to guess. It's Dugall and the remainder of the UED fleet.
That is correct, Kerrigan. This is Admiral Dugall. I am giving you one last chance to surrender your forces and submit to the sovereign authority of the United Earth Directorate.
Gee, that's a tough one, Admiral. You'll have to let me think for a minute. You know, Admiral, I think I'll just massacre your remaining troops now and watch you die in agony. How would that be?
You vastly underestimate me, my dear.
I don't think so, Admiral. You see, at this point, I'm pretty much the queen bitch of the universe. And not all of your little soldiers or spaceships will stand in my way again.
So be it.
They all fade out one by one, just to increase that dramatic tension. I love the intro to this map, though. The music, the initial cutscene, very cool. Here we go. Infested space platform Char Aleph, geostationary orbit over Char. Okay, let's do it. Hotkey this stuff. We need to make colonies and get to lurker aspect as soon as possible. The beginning is the diciest part, easily. Let's go ahead and get some gas saturated right away because we're going to need it, but let's not go overboard because we won't need it that early. We want to keep overlords away from this side pretty much as possible because that's where a bunch of Valkyries will come from later. Okay, but again, let's just focus on setting up some extra colonies at the beginning, getting some units. The UED attacks us here first. I mean, unless it's been changed in the last version, and it may have been, but I don't think so. I don't know. I did test this map way back when when they were testing it for version 6. So, and I don't recall any major changes. I also was using cheats for the most part, though, so I really don't know. Again, I don't really have any practice per se on this since my last real playthrough. Okay, let's get these units in place because we're going to need to defend against these incoming attack waves. Throw down a colony there, colony here, and keep making drones. And we have to save up and get Lurker Aspect as soon as possible. So do we make drones? Or do we just wait for that 200? It's hard to say. Or do we get more Hydralisks? Overall, this is a very tricky opening. We can go ahead and quick save, I suppose. Incoming enemies here pretty soon. I remember it kind of aligned with the music when the first attack comes, and it's just... They all attack you at the same time right at the beginning. It's crazy. All right, make that into a sunken colony. Okay, and then let's just make a few more Hydralisks as well. And Zerglings. And can we get Lurker Aspect? Not quite. Okay, no enemy attacks yet. Again, I hope it's the UED first. I recall it being the UED first. Here they are. Okay, let's get them in there. Let the sunken colony take the heat, basically. Gonna lose one Hydralisk. That's not good. Again, every unit counts early on here. All right, leave that medic alone. Let's get down here. Mengsk should be coming here pretty soon as well. Lurker Aspect, and we can start +1 missile attacks. Okay, so we survived the first attack. Then we have to get to Lurkers pretty much as soon as possible. Zerglings don't. Zerglings don't. Zerglings don't. That's a waste. Yes. Yes. Let the Hydralisk kill it. All right. Mengsk is always the one that scares me the least. The Protoss are the worst, in my opinion. Easily the worst are the Protoss. Okay, let's get a round of drones. And the big question is, when do we take the base down here? It's not connected, but when we do take it, the Protoss will divert to attack it. So we need to set up a different front there for defense with a Nidus Canal. So all around, this is just... It's just an exercise in understanding when the best time to attack is. And it's tough. It's really, really hard. So... Let's set up a few extra colonies here, mostly just to... I think the Protoss, again, are the ones that are most likely going to cause us major problems, so that's why I'm going to defend against them first. And we're going to need another Overlord here pretty soon. We're going to turn these Hydralisks. Well, let's get a few more Hydralisks, and we're going to turn some of them into Lurkers. We're going to need a lot of Lurkers. These need to be sunken colonies. I think we're decently saturated. We could use more little bugginess here with where the mineral patches are placed. Just a little thing like that could end up causing us so many problems. Okay. And, yeah, sunken colony's looking good. That's another creep colony. Probably get another spore colony back here. Because there's going to be Dark Templar coming. And let's go ahead and get an Overlord over here just in case. And we can go ahead and make Lurkers. Spend that gas that we've been saving. And the big question is, when do we go and try to take that other expansion? Because we have to wait for the Protoss to come and attack us. We need 300 minerals for the hatchery. We need a Nidus Canal. And we need to have defenses ready to go and be set up to attack. So I think I'm basically going to be focusing on Hydralisks and Lurkers for the major portion of this beginning map. I think I am going to go for the Protoss first. That's what I did when I played this in version 5, and it absolutely worked. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set up 2 Lurkers up here. Right there. Probably get another sunken colony up here. Right there is fine, I'd say. Okay, Lurkers, good work. Why am I congratulating my Lurkers? Okay, and then we'll get one more sunken colony over here. That's good, and then we need Lurkers over here to defend against the Protoss. So right there is fine. Right there is fine, and I'd like even more, but I think first I'm going to need Hydralisks, because we still need anti-air, and I don't think our spore colonies have what it takes. So, again, it's really just deciding when do we decide to go up against these, oh, nice. Oh, the Lurkers. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, retreat. All right, let's head on over here. The goal is losing as little as possible against each of these attacks. Even if they have detection, we don't want them attacking my Lurkers, because those are expensive. Let the sunken colonies take the heat. All right, that went well. Mengsk is probably coming here pretty soon. We don't have any Lurkers over on this side, though. I'm going to turn all these into Lurkers. Never mind, I'm not. We need Overlords. Okay, well, with our extra money that we're saving up, what should we do with it? I'd like to get another level of probably missile attacks. Gas is going to be a major issue. Okay, that gas is already spoken for because of the Lurkers. Might as well send the Zerglings in there. Okay, again, until there are siege tanks, I'm not really that concerned about Mengsk. Siege tanks will come soon enough, which is what metabolic boost is going to be needed for. There we go. Here, my Lurker's starting to morph. Oh, I did get Hydralisk range. That's great. Why don't we go ahead and get missile attacks level 2? That'll benefit our lurkers. Okay, and I will get one more sunken colony here. The thing is, this side is going to be obsolete eventually. We want to keep overlords away from this edge because eventually a bunch of Valkyries and crap are going to be coming from that direction. Let's, in fact, based on that, go ahead and get another cluster of spore colonies up here. Okay, these lurkers are done. We need at least one here for Manx. Actually, that means... So yeah, we want to put them slightly behind the colonies so that they don't get hit. Let's add another one over here for the Protoss. Okay. And we just don't want the lurkers getting killed. At least not killed too easily. Because then they're wasted. Okay, and then we'll add another one over here. Alright, that's good. Now we just need Hydralisks. And we are just going to wait for money. We're going to need metabolic boost. We want our Zerglings to be able to help us defend. I'm comfortable with my defense right now. The question is, again, when do we go and try to take that other base? I think I want to build the Nidus in my base first. Once the Nidus is built, then I can go and try to take it. And then we need enough Hydralisks that can pivot between each base. Hydralisk speed less important, so I think I'm going to save my money. Maybe get Overlord speed first. Okay, and then this area over here is probably okay. Probably want to stack the Hydralisks up here so that they can support us against those incoming air attacks. Oh, it is really tempting to try to get that Hydralisk speed, though, because even moving from up here to down here is tough. I mean, it's not tough, but it could cause problems. Probably want to get one more spore colony down here, too. So let's do that, because I know that Wraiths come in from over in this direction. Getting fast Dark Swarm could be good. Again, it's hard to decide how to play this. Here comes the UED again. There are a bunch of Valkyries already. Let's even get rid of those. I don't want them killing any of my Overlords, if possible. Okay, and that was good. Let's go ahead and move down here. Let's go ahead and grab a Nidus Canal. So I want to go and take that base. I'm going to wait for the Protoss to attack one more time. Let's throw it right here. I'm going to wait for the Protoss to attack one more time, and then I'm going to go and try to take that second base. Let's grab Pneumatized Carapace as well. Get a few more drones so that we can transfer, transfer a few of them. The enemy attacks will just get worse. They will definitely get worse. Okay, let's move on in here. Thank God for no friendly fire with lurkers. Okay, that's going to be Spore. Got lurkers already. Okay, we got to at least try to distract the lurker shots. No. Let him shoot again. Where's it going? Oh my God, really? Okay. Come on, don't let him shoot again! Okay, well, one lurker. Or one Reaver, rather. That's what it can do. Don't? Okay. Get him? Jeez, oh man. Yep, Reaver's gonna cause big problems for us, of course. Okay, Nidus Canal is done. That Protoss attack just came to us, so let's go ahead and set up our next base. We do have Hydralisk speed. Drone kind of taking a dubious way to get down to our base here. And this is now, I'm just going to spam a bunch of Hydralisks. Just a bunch of Hydralisks. Let's go ahead and set up some more stuff here. Maybe even get a few more lurkers, but I also need this base. The sooner you can take this, the better. There's way more minerals here. Way more minerals, but we need to make sure that this base can stay alive, which is, it's pretty tough. So let's quick save now, because who knows what's going to happen here. Let's make a few more drones, and then remake some of our defense down here. Soon enough, again, we're going to have Siege Tech coming in, and then there's going to be High Templar and Dark Archons with Maelstrom. So at no point does this become easy until you fully take out one of the enemy factions. That's the only time this will begin to get a little easier, is once you finally fully take out an enemy wave, or an enemy base. And otherwise, it just remains really challenging. Okay, let's make more Hydralisks with our money. Does it cost money to expand the Nidus Canal? No, it doesn't. The question is, can we get units over to the other side? Let's go ahead and send a couple Overlords down here just in case, because I expect an enemy attack to start going for this base soon enough. So we just want to make sure that we can, again, sort of pivot down in that direction when necessary. Come on now. Okay, we've got the Overlords again. It's mostly just to scout out for incoming Dark Templar. I did just save. These UED folks have no idea what they're doing. Okay, there we go. And Nidus Canal exits. Actually, let's go ahead and grab... No, let's get level 3 missile attacks. Okay, let's get our Nidus Canal set up. And let's go ahead and make drones. And we just have to set up colonies here. Tons and tons of colonies with lurkers. Okay, let's go ahead and load on in. Not all of you, though, because whatever's happening here probably needs our help. It does. It definitely does. Hydralisks here. Okay, Hydralisks help out our friends. And let's go ahead and unload. Again, we just need to make sure that this base stays well defended. We could move our lurkers from this area down. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Let them come into, let them come into the spore colonies. We've got more Hydralisks now. Here to help. Okay, and UED has been fended off. Let's quick save now because this base is going to need major help here very, very soon. Whoa, we got some cool Zerg remix music happening here. You hear that? Oh, that's cool. Cool sounding. Okay, let's go ahead and send a few drones through as well. Right there. And let's get a Defiler Mound, or maybe an Ultralisk Cavern. Defiler Mound, I think, because we're going to need Defilers to defend against very large air attacks coming in from the Protoss. Okay, and then let's get at least 2 more Lurkers. And then I'm going to quick save and then move these Lurkers down here. Let's see if they can make the run before dying. Right there. I'm expecting a pretty large attack here from the Protoss at any moment. At any moment, here they... Oh, no, those are my own Lurkers. Woo! Scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's just, again, make these colonies all over the place. Spread the creep. What's happening here? Okay, let's move these units down in this direction. I was making fun of the Dominion, but now I think is when we're going to need help from them. Got to make a bunch of these. Okay, bad news bears. I've got Zerglings coming out that should be able to take care of that. Let's get Adrenal Glands. Can't afford it yet. Here come the Protoss now. Lurkers just burrow. These units need to come up here. They're not. This is very lucky. They're not actually attacking my... what is it called? Not defense matrix. Disruption webbing, my static defense. All right, we survived. These guys, get on down here. Move on up. We can't lose the Hydralisk Den. Okay, well, let's see if we can hang on here. It's going to be tricky, but let's see if we can do it. We did manage to take this base, but we're losing all of our buildings and units here. Okay, let's remake the Hydralisk Den over in this direction. And get in there before they're fully sieged. Go, 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 go. Okay, I've got units. The thing is, they're not upgraded, so this one group of stuff is really causing me problems. Again, I was making fun of the Dominion, but now they're causing me the most problems. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Make them on siege again. Move on in. Take them out. Gotta do it this way. Okay, meanwhile, make Hydralisks and Hydralisks. And this needs Hydralisks, and this is gonna need drones as well. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. This one attack, I need Adrenal Glands and I need Zergling upgrades for sure. Or, +1, I should say. Alright, get in there, attack this. There we go. I'm really liking this Zerg remix. Alright, let's go ahead and remake this. And where are my Overlords? Oh, I need that one there. Come on over here. This may have put us a little far behind in retrospect. Okay, and what I would like is 1 Defiler here. And then drones. Got Lurkers here, which is good. We're going to need some Spore Colonies. At least 1. Drones. And we're going to need more anti-air here. So now it's going to be Hydralisk time. Just lots and lots and lots of Hydralisks. Okay, let's go ahead and get... not enough money. Okay, keep these away because we've got science vessels coming in and irradiating our Overlords like a bunch of assholes. All right, Overlord, move on over here. Spore Colony, drones, gas, because we're going to need that eventually. Let's make more Lurkers here, and then we're going to make more Hydralisks. Go ahead and I didn't get consume. Okay. Well, we got these. Okay, and then I think I just need more drones. at home. Here comes another UED attack. Is it coming with a large air attack? It doesn't look like it. And they get stuck on the ramp, which is a big deal. The unlimited scans as well, so I need to just constantly be rebuilding my defense. Okay, I did remake my Hydralisk Den, right? Yes, I did. Okay, let's get another Evo chamber. This needs to be the defense here needs to be reset up as well, so let's do that. Okay, and then we need more Hydralisks here. And we just need to saturate this base. I have a bunch of lurkers here, and honestly, it's incredibly necessary. Okay, Zerglings. And then we've got the Defiler here, but not enough energy to really do anything. And I just need to slowly build more and more Hydralisks. Let's go ahead and transfer a few down here. Okay, drones. And drones. I'm trying to remain saturated. I'm going to quick save because we did manage to survive somehow. Here comes large attack. Large air attack, rather. And we need to get Hydralisks into the worm. I think Protoss are more of a danger. Okay, get inside the swarm. Oh my god. And then there's Reavers as well. So again, this is what I was saying. It's just like crazy challenging right here. Ah, the one Reaver shot right there just killed us. All right, multiple Reavers. And we've got this attack as well. So let's go ahead and keep getting upgrades while we can and make Zerglings at home to defend against this. And honestly, I think Reavers cause us the biggest headache in general over here. All right, this is fine. Almost got him. We need to defend this. Okay, well, let's go ahead and reload and see what we can do to maybe save this. I think I'm mildly too far behind at this point. That one group of siege tanks kind of fucked me up the most in retrospect. I did have a lot of lurkers, but they get killed by the Reavers because there's always detection with these attacks. So, you know, I thought it would be enough, but it's not. Again, the Reavers can kill the lurkers fast enough. Let's see where we were. Yeah, right about here. And yeah, and here they come. Okay, let's unburrow these. Move up. And here come the Reaver shots. Will it move up? No, they can see, can't they? At least Dark Swarm. There we go. And then we've got this as well. So you all attack into this junk. Let's see. If we can survive this attack, maybe we'll have a chance to come back here. Get out of there, Science Vessel. Okay, the Reaver's actually glitching out, so we have a chance. Let's go ahead and unload these Hydralisks here. Get them under the swarm. The Disruption Web continues to be cast. Okay, well, we're getting rid of the Interceptors, and this has been cleaned up. We have Zerglings here. All right, we have to continue our upgrades, and we have to rebuild our defense. We lost a bunch of Overlords, so let's remake them. And let's see if we can clean this up. Just hanging on by the seat of our pants here, folks. I don't even want to attack the Dark Archon. All right, come on. Kill the carrier. Just kill the carrier. Then, there we go. Okay, let's back up. The Reaver's trying to squirm its way in, but now they don't have detection. Yes, they do. But it must not have any other scarabs. It's trying, but it's... Oh, nope, there's the scarab. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's see if we can pick this off. Hydralisks. And then, actually, I'm going to remove this from my hotkeys because I keep trying to change my selection of it. I heard a Maelstrom. That's annoying. So now we have to try to get this defense set up again. Just make those colonies. These guys are going to be lurkers. And then we're just going to make a bunch more Hydralisks. Let's go ahead and make a Defiler. And we need Overlords. That's right, we lost a bunch of Overlords. Well, now we've got defense. We've got units out. I was contemplating starting over, but we are still in this. We are still in this. We need Ultralisks. We need to get to Ultralisks as soon as possible. We have gas, but not enough minerals. So let's see if we can get there. Okay, lurkers, and then you guys unburrow. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, and then we just need to make nothing but drones and Hydralisks at this hatchery. I'd love to make another hatchery, but I'm afraid if I build too far to the left, that's going to antagonize the Dominion. Okay, this up here is in great shape, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get lurkers. Maybe get some more spore colonies over there as well. So let's just keep making drones. And overlords again. And then these overlords all need to move because they are going to get killed by incoming Valkyries. They almost definitely will, so. Okay, Defiler, hotkey U. I thought I made one down here, but he must have died. I must have unburrowed all those again. Whoops. And then Hydralisks. What do we have coming in here? Okay, move all these up. And lots of this stuff. So let's move on up and Dark Swarm up here where possible. Overlords, this is what I was talking about. Don't die. Okay, got Dark Swarm up now. Let's see if we can lure him back just a little bit. There we go. Turn and fight. Everybody just auto-attack your way down there. Kill the tank, please. Okay, then back up, attack. Ugh, okay. Okay, you guys just burrow at the top of the ramp. That's fine. Defiler, let's see if you can survive by running back this way. You guys make Hydralisks. Constantly Overlords because we're losing them with each little attack that hits us. Okay. Jeez, oh man. Let's see. I never got adrenal glands, but now we can afford it. Now we can start affording stuff, so let's just keep getting as much as possible here. Spore colony here. Might even make another one. Let's make more colonies over here to deal with the Dominion. This is better defended, but I could definitely use more. So let's make spore colonies. Okay. And just really need Hydralisks. More and more and more Hydralisks. Okay, incoming. The UED have circumvented us a bit. Do I have enough for Dark Swarm? Do it right there. And let's get an Overlord over here because these are all cloaking and we won't be able to see them. There we go. Dark Swarm is super helpful at this point. Oh my god. Okay, we need to set up more defenses over there. Drones, 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 drones. And Arbiters. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all of these Hydralisks through the canal. Let's make an Ultralisk Cavern. Let's not kill our own drones. Ultralisk Cavern. And unload. We need spore colonies. Okay, the stasis is real. Let's move up and see if we can kill this before we have a follow-up attack. And there is the follow-up attack, really. Thanks, asshole, for taking that. Let's see if we can kill this before it maelstroms us. Yep, okay. And we need Hydralisks at home because we just transferred a bunch down. Consume I do have. And I got the Ultralisk Cavern coming out. Once we can get a nice force of Ultralisks, we'll be ready to attack. And we're getting rid of Protoss first. As you can see, they cause me the largest amount of problems. Drones. The Lurkers are still alive, but I think I could use more, and then we could use more Sunken Colonies, because they keep pushing in up in this direction. Let's just make tons of colonies here. Okay, this is good. This area up here needs more colonies, specifically spore colonies. Okay, and then let's make Zerglings as well. Ultralisk Cavern is done. I think chitinous plating is a must. So let's do that. Once we're 3-3, I'll feel a lot more confident as well. Spore. Spore. Okay, this looks like we had an incoming attack here pretty soon. Can we make these into spores before it's too late? I suspect no. All right, Hydralisk, move on up. Okay, now they're attacking me over here. Defiler, get on over here and Dark Swarm. Cast it. Okay, good. Let's make sure that we are in the Dark Swarm. Okay, move on up. Focus fire. We are +3. It's just the UED has a... These attacks are huge, as you can tell. Okay, they're fine. Make Ultralisks down here. This is going to be our staging point for when we go and attack the... when we go and attack the Protoss. The UED, I mean... Now they're nuking us. Where are they nuking us from? I assume over here. I don't see it, though. Don't tell me they're nuking me over here. Did I kill them? Did I kill the nukes? Nope, they attacked. It was right there. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Let's go ahead and remake some lurkers for this area. And overlords, okay. Overlords, let's do it. Let's go ahead and grab Carapace here. I keep getting things mind-controlled. Okay. Now we've got the Ultralisks out, and then I want Ultralisk speed. We've got +3 Carapace coming out. Yeah, so now I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling good per se, but I'm feeling a lot better with our situation. This area up here is pretty scary, admittedly. Let's go ahead and move some of these lurkers down here. I guess let's get Plague just in case. All right, you move over here. Burrow, Spore. Drones, drones, drones. Okay, and then we're going to keep making Ultralisks, and we're going to need a lot of Overlords. We're going to need an antenna, and whatever it takes to really hold out against the Protoss. Feeling good over here, but I definitely would like... I need a Defiler. Okay, these lurkers, let's just go ahead and burrow them right here. That's good, and then let's go ahead and set up even more static defense. Constant static defense, just everywhere. Wherever we can fit it, basically, we need spore colonies. Okay, this base is coming up nicely. Let's go ahead and grab antenna. Let's quick save, because I don't know what's happening here. The lurkers can kind of hold out by themselves, almost. Lots and lots of tanks. I actually sort of feel like the Dominion attacks were kind of upgraded a bit since the last, my last playthrough of this. Good God, back up, back up. That is so many, that's so much stuff. Okay, we need Hydralisks. Okay, let's go ahead and get these Zerglings down here. And as you can see, you can still very easily lose to this kind of stuff. Okay. Keep this Overlord alive. There we go. And let's see if we can snipe this stuff. I'm not even sure what these guys are... Oh, mind control. Okay, we're alive again. That's good. That's going to die slowly. Let's go ahead and make more Hydralisks. Hydralisks, man. It's what we're just constantly in need of. Spores and spores to protect us against the incoming UED that's probably coming soon. Okay, I'd love another hatchery here, but again, if I build here, I'm kind of afraid the UED might divert. It might be worth the risk, though, so let's do it. Okay, there we go. Make drones and drones and drones, because again, we're just going to be rebuilding defense here constantly. And lurkers. And overlords, and let's move some of these overlords down here so that they don't die as quickly. Okay, and let's make Ultralisks and be ready to move soon. Okay, this group of hatcheries I have to hotkey separately. Let's quick save because we are alive. Got all those good upgrades. Sunken. And I'm just going to make more spore colonies everywhere. It's really those big UED attacks that I want to be majorly prepared for. That guy's going to probably nuke us soon, so let's not let him do that. Of course. Okay, and then let's move some overlords up. +3 Carapace is almost done. Hydralisks. And Hydralisks. Hydralisks are the way to go, man. They're so good. We just got to make sure that we move up with detection when we're going to attack the Protoss. Again, getting rid of the Protoss. You saw how big those attacks were. They are terrifying. They are terrifying. So as long as we are... we just have to be... When we go and attack the Protoss, we have to beat them. We have to win. We got to just completely annihilate them. Okay, I wish that the Dominion would stop doing that. We're going to probably need 1 or 2 spore colonies over here. I really hope, again, that they don't divert. Where are they nuking? Probably right here, again. Let's see if we can kill it. I don't see the little dot. Yep, I knew this guy was going to nuke, though. There we go. Let's go ahead and move up. We've got this group of Hydralisks here at home. Let's get a Defiler as well. Got a Defiler down here with my attack group. And make Hydralisks. Spore colonies to prevent those annoying... those annoying maelstroms. Let's move out here and start getting rid of this stuff. Bait out the maelstrom. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, we're going to lose a bunch of our overlords to that, too. Okay, Hydralisks, and then Zerglings at home, and Hydralisks to mostly protect against the siege tanks that are coming in. We do have a nice group here. Let's go ahead and consume, just so that we have enough for a Dark Swarm. As long as we can Dark Swarm when those incoming UED attacks come, I will feel okay. Now, once we get rid of the Protoss, we should be able to easily set up multiple bases that will be left alone. Again, once the Protoss are out, I feel like this becomes a mild cakewalk. Again, something might have changed. I feel like the Dominion attacks have been beefed up significantly. But even so, I'm feeling okay right now. I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling great, but I'm feeling okay. Here comes the UED. Let's move up here. Let's consume again so that we have enough to Dark Swarm, which we do. Let's move on up here. Dark Swarm right there. And they're nuking us right now. Okay, and the Dominion's attacking us. Yikes. Okay, let's make sure we have enough to... Okay, I wish that they would retreat. They are retreating. All right, let's move down here. They nuked their own stuff for the most part. Yeah, the Dominion's actually causing me a significant amount of problems. That's Dark Swarm. Okay, that'll help a little bit against the tanks. And I need to just keep moving up. Overlords here. This is an incoming attack, so let's back up. Let's back up a little bit. Let them come into my defense, please. Zerglings and Hydralisks. Okay, we're live here. You guys move back. You guys move back. Gonna just keep rebuilding this defense where necessary. The UED does alternate between air attacks and ground attacks. Here, here, and here. The nukes are pretty frequent, too. They're gonna continuously cause us problems. I do want to start pushing into Protoss, so let's do it. Okay, Defiler. We don't necessarily need you right away. We're gonna need to bring as many Overlords as we can bring, basically. There's a lot of Dark Templar down here. I don't even... Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Okay. Get in there. Ouch. Oh, God. Get out of it. Oh, my God. Well, that went about as how I expected it. Hydralisks. And in fact, let's just rally up Zerglings and Hydralisks here as well. Here comes an air attack. Let's go ahead and Dark Swarm right there. And we need to get something on top of these Reavers. Okay, that was a pretty good Dark Swarm, I'd say. Good intro into the Protoss. And then let's go ahead and move these units up. Actually, we don't really need anything here. Okay, that's good. Okay, this group is fine, I'd say, and now we're just gonna rally up like crazy. Zerglings and Ultralisks, and then where's my Defiler? He's gonna be important because the Protoss air attacks are just crazy. Let's just bring some Overlords that we already have rather than rebuilding a bunch right now. We are gonna need more though. Okay, so let's just build them now. Okay, and we're just rallying up, baby. We're gonna need more. We're gonna need a lot more. We're definitely going to need more Hydralisks, but for the most part, this is okay. Okay, I got the Overlords coming down. I don't want to attack until we get those Overlords ready to go. Hydralisks. Okay, and I've got a big old ball of Hydralisks here at home, which is what I think is necessary. Sunken Colonies, where are you going, buddy? Okay, and then I just want one more round of Hydralisks, basically. We did take out a lot of their static defense, so they're probably going to try to rebuild that before they come and attack us. Could probably move up with these Lurkers as well, just because we're sort of blockading them, so these Lurkers aren't needed. So let's move them up here. Okay. And that Storm is annoying. He's going to run right into my stuff. Get him! Okay, great. So now, let's quick save and go again. Ow. Okay, and then we need to Dark Swarm here and Dark Swarm over here. Dark Swarm in the front, please. Right there. Hey, but really, Defiler, you're killing me. Okay, let's back up here and just hold position under the Swarm for now. Okay, and what's going on at home? Hydralisks, get over here. Oh my god. This side of stuff is always a problem. Dark Swarm. Well, he got the Dark Swarm off, so that's all that really matters. Lots of ghosts with these attacks, that's for sure. You guys all get going. You guys all get going. Where is my Defiler? Consume something, please. Consume the drone. Consume the drone. There we go. And we're gonna have to Dark Swarm again. The question is where. I just want to pay attention to this. I just really want to pay attention to this right now. Oh my god, the stasis. Dark Swarm. Attack. Gotta get rid of... Yeah, gotta get rid of the... Okay, perfect. Consume. And we can Dark Swarm again. So let's do it right here. Yeah, there's multiple carriers. This base is mostly gone. Dark Swarm is the hero that we needed right now. And now it's just defending against the remaining stuff. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and rally everything over here. Okay, Hydralisks. And do I have Overlords here? I don't know. We got to get these down here because there's Dark Templar. Overlords, move down here, please, quickly. They did manage to clean me up for the most part. Okay, move on up, move on up. Kill this. Ah, the Maelstrom! Stop it! What just... Oh, Dark Templar. All right, you got to get these moved up here. And the Protoss have pretty much cleaned me up. Okay, so we got to rally on down here. Now we have flippin' Overlords. Okay, and then Hydralisks. Dark Templar did a pretty darn good job of cleaning me up. Overlords back up. Okay, and as you can see, this still causing us some problems. Let's get another Defiler or two. And the Protoss are just gonna fight to the last. They're just gonna fight to the last. As they should, that's what I would expect them to do. Those lurkers doing a good job. Let's see if we can kill the carriers before there are more problems. Yeah, this is what we needed. Okay, but now we don't have any Overlords. So now we need Overlords and we need Ultralisks. Oh, I lost my Ultralisk Cavern, actually. Oh my god. Constant need for Overlords. This is about what I expected. We lost pretty much all of our Overlords. Let's just move up. I understand that there's cloaked stuff here, but we need to just clean this up. I remember this area is full of cannons. There we go. Okay. Just full of cannons. Look at how many cannons are here. It's ridiculous. It's where they build all their air units. We hemorrhaged a ton of units. And we're getting nuked. And there's this big air attack. And I think I F2'd everything, which was a big mistake. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, and so we've hemorrhaged everything as we attack the Protoss. And now we're going to lose everything to the UED attack next. Okay, so I clearly mishandled the attack into Protoss, so I am going to do it again. I think I saw a Reaver Blast, so we're going to need to lead with some... No, maybe not. I thought I saw some. So anyway, the Dark Templar and the amount of Corsairs, they just keep killing my Overlords. So we can't take that for granted. So I'm just going to wait just for a bit, make sure that we survive at home. Make sure that we survive at home because the enemy attacks at home are just consistent and very challenging to deal with. So let's just make sure that we work on surviving against those first. Let's go ahead and remake some lurkers. Everything just sort of went awry at once, but that was mostly because I F2'd all the Hydralisks that I had at home. That was a mistake. So we just want to make sure that the Protoss here cannot really rebuild. Let's just go ahead and set some stuff up here. Okay, back this guy up here. Let them attack into us. As you can see, our Overlords just get massacred constantly. Need a lot of Hydralisks. This guy needs to survive. The Dark Templar are attacking us from behind, so they're constantly picking off reinforcements, which is irritating. Okay, Reavers are fun. Okay, so let's quick save and try this again. We've got to attack over into this direction. Okay, Overlords just come here and hold position. Okay, and I think now we have enough, but I also know that there's that huge UED attack that's coming in here pretty soon. Okay, let's back up, actually, because we just drew the stasis out. So let's just back up, let the stasis run its course. Because this is what caused us problems last time. Okay, drawing the Corsairs to us, getting rid of the stasis creators, if you will. All right, now let's move in. Okay, everybody move into this direction. Oh, almost attacked my own stuff. Dark Swarm right here. Okay, meanwhile, we've got this stuff set up at home. Finally, gonna help us against the Dominion, because the Dominion attacks apparently are causing us huge problems these days. Let's move on up here with more lurkers. Burrow. And then let's get more Hydralisks for at home. Let's move on up here and see what disasters have befallen us. Actually, this is going great, I'd say. Let's go ahead and Dark Swarm right here. Please cast it. Did he cast it? I think I boxed him accidentally. All right, yeah, so now you guys run. Oh, I cast it over a flippin' opening here. All right, so the nukes are problems again. I think we're actually losing a bunch of stuff to irradiate, which is annoying. The nuke is happening. Let's see if we can run. Never mind. Lost our spawning pool. The nukes are actually surprisingly annoying because you have to be on top of them. It's like I really just want to try to win here against the Protoss, which we've basically done because we got rid of that group of Stargates, which caused me the biggest problem. But meanwhile, we need to stay alive against these attacks that are constantly coming from the UD and the Dominion. But once this is all cleaned up, and it basically is now, we have arguably won. This little section here is the hardest to push through, as we've seen. The Dark Templar, if we could find the Templar archives and stop them from making those, that would obviously be helpful. Meanwhile, we got this attack. Okay, so now we have to struggle to survive here. So, oh, and that's right, I lost my tech. I lost a bunch of my tech. Okay, make some Ultralisks before we run, before we lose the ability to make them. Let's go ahead and make our spawning pool over here, because this area is safe. Okay, just losing a bunch of stuff to, losing a bunch of stuff to siege tanks. Okay, did we get them? I think we did. And you know what? It's because I've been rallying everything down there. That's the mistake. Okay, stop it. Gotta get rid of these tanks now. There we go. There we go. That's good. Get rid of the ghost. Okay, this is now cleaned up. Protoss, I need to get that concession from the Protoss. Absolutely necessary. We just gotta find their remaining buildings. There shouldn't be much. I need a drone to come down here and immediately take this base. There are multiple bases to take, but we need to set them up as soon as possible. Meanwhile, we're going to get rid of this. I don't see another Templar archive, which is good. Overlords. Oh, no. Overlords stay. Overlords just follow the Hydralisks. Meanwhile, these Ultralisks, let's just send them back home to defend, including the Defiler. Okay, so it took a couple reloads, but I feel more confident now. Let's lurker it up. Remake these, and turn these into spore colonies. Oh boy. Okay, come on now. Just about got it. Artanis can fuck off, and again, taking the pressure off of us from one entire side is very, very important. Cannot stress what a big deal that is. Let's go ahead and take this base. There we go. Meanwhile, let's keep attacking up here. And this should be their last set of buildings. Now I can go ahead and aggregate all of my hatcheries and hives together. Because now I don't have to worry about running through the Protoss, basically. Okay, let's just inch up here. Okay, and getting rid of these buildings should do it. Let's not block the drone because he's trying to do his thing. Meanwhile, let's make Hydralisks to sit at home. Out of gas for the most part. We're still harvesting it here. And we just keep losing stuff over on this end.
Savor this victory, Kerrigan. For the Protoss will never forget your treachery. We shall be watching you.
Okay, well, that's what needed to happen. Now we're in great shape. It's actually quite tempting to get rid of Mengsk first, because he's actually caused me the most problems on this map, easily. The Dominion, surprisingly. I mean, the Protoss, look, we struggled. I had to reload a bunch of times, which is great. I like that. I didn't want to have to restart multiple times to get this to work, to be honest. That would have been annoying, so I'm glad that instead I'm loading saves. Makes more sense to me. Let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and transfer a bunch of drones. Okay, and at this point, as long as we're paying moderate attention, we should never be... we shouldn't just outright lose. Let's go ahead and Dark Swarm up here next. Okay, yeah, we should never just outright be losing. More nukes. Good lord, those nukes. They're retreating. I don't think we're going to be able to get this nuke in time, so let's just back everything up. Okay, no problem. Really just need to get Sunken and Spore Colony up there. Yeah, so I'm thinking we go for Manx next because he's just really, really irritating me. Okay, and defending against the UED is easy with Dark Swarm. Manx has huge anti-ground capabilities. Now we've got this whole area and this whole area. So, and these don't have to be defended. The enemy's going to leave these alone because we're pretty far away. There's even more that we can take. And what I'm going to do is make a shit ton of Overlords and leave them down here. So that they don't get killed constantly. Oh my word, that's so many Wraiths. Get the Overlords over here as well. So as you can see, it just doesn't let up. It's just going to be harder and harder and harder and harder. Okay, there we go. So we had to reload, what, 3 times? Two times, 3 times, somewhere in that range. Okay, and then meanwhile with these drones, they're still mining somehow. Let's just go ahead and set up some colonies. And hopefully it's enough. Okay, there we go. Overlord, just sit here so we can look out for nukes. And then let's go ahead and make some more drones to make colonies up here. There we go. These Overlords can be safe and sound. These guys are neutral now. They're going to leave us alone, which is wonderful. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get double Spired, because I want to get some Guardian support. We can make one more drone to finish harvesting that. Okay. Spore, Sunken. No more Reavers. Makes me feel pretty darn safe, that's for sure. Okay, and then we can afford to get more drones up in this direction. Oh, okay, well, again, with the Protoss gone, I'm feeling pretty good. It's not necessarily completely over, but it's mostly over at this point. Let's just go ahead and clean this stuff up. Yeah, I'm thinking Manx next. Manx could cause us some problems as well. As long as we keep at least... Oh, my God. As long as we keep 1 to 2... As long as we keep 1 to 2 full groups of Hydralisks at home, we should be pretty safe. We need to deal with those science vessels. They're constant and annoying. Okay, I don't think we've lost any other tech buildings. I guess I can get a Queen's Nest, just in case. I did start the double spires somewhere. We'll make those greater spires. I don't know why I would need to make both of them greater spires, but I could. I like the remixed music. It's real cool. Oh, man. At the beginning of these, yeah, you just have to focus so much on just... staying alive. You just gotta do what you gotta do to survive. You gotta change the way you eat, change the way you live, change the way we treat each other. Because the old way wasn't working for us. And now it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. I see no changes. Okay, what's next? Okay, here comes this. Just 1 Valkyrie, actually. Let's go ahead and move up and expect an attack. I still see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? There's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I didn't have to do. So now I'm back with the facts, give it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, or pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops I can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound of my 2. You say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I gotta stay strapped. Cause I never get to lay back. Some punk that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is. Rip Tupac. Alright, so we're going after Manx. I lost my Ultralisk Cavern at some point, probably to one of those big attacks. So there's a ton of spider mines. A ton of spider mines with Manx. Alright, here comes this shit. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we get going here pretty soon. We got a nice attack force. And then on the back end of it, we just make a shit ton of Hydralisks to sit at home and defend us against the UED. No! Okay, well that's fine. Very aggressive with the, I've noticed they're way more aggressive than they used to be with the, Irradiates. Okay, so that's why I'm just going to make tons of spore colonies over here to prevent that. This is looking better. Okay, Overlord's going to die. That's fine. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to take this group. Air is really not the way to go against Mengsk, in my opinion, so I think what I'll do instead is just start pumping out upgrades and just make Mutalisks. Let's go ahead and do this, and Mutalisk time. Oh yeah, let's get maxed out. Alright, this is good. Yeah, let's get all this stuff, too, for the Swarm. Oh, not enough money. We're running out of money. Well, I mean, we do have 2 full mining bases, and I think there's another one we can take down here. Or up here, I think. I swear there's another place near the Protoss where you can take... There's another whole mining base. So we'll definitely take that, too. Let's quick save and see if we can start focusing on Mengsk. Irradiate's the only thing he has that can cause us major problems. Alright, come on. Where is that? I swear there was a place with a bunch of extra money that you could take once you got rid of the Protoss. Maybe it's down here. Let's check. Alright, so here are the Mutalisks. We're going to use these to basically fly around and pick off what we hate. Siege tanks on the high ground. Can bring some Overlords, too. Okay, let's go. Yep, Spider Mines. Spider Mines galore. Let's just make sure that we rebuild Zerglings and Hydralisks and just start bombing our way through here. Yep, and this is what the Mutalisks are for, getting rid of these tanks on the high ground. Okay, lots of Spider Mines, and this is just going to be constantly rally up. Just don't stop. They're dropping on us. All right, well, this is why we have extra stuff at home. That's cool, too, that they drop on you. So let's just, again, make sure that we keep these Hydralisks at home. We got the Defiler as well. That should be all we need against the big groups of stuff that are coming at us from the UED. No, Irradiate, get out of there. Okay, looking good. And I hear Evolution complete. Those could have been those stupid Queen upgrades that I queued up. And, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think we need air units because they have stuff upraised on the high ground somewhere. And I think there's Spider Mines here, too. It don't matter. Okay. I thought I just heard a Maelstrom. There shouldn't be any Maelstrom. Okay, good, good, good. And then what we can do is also rally up more Mutalisks, and we can use the Well, Mutalisks are going to be not good against the UED, but that's okay. Need more gas. I mean, I just spammed a bunch of Mutalisks. Okay, this stuff up here is what needs to go down. Don't attack that. Don't attack that science vessel at the risk of losing everything. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Wraiths in here. You guys back up. And I think I had... Where am I rallying all my new units? I'm not sure. Either way, let's just make sure we stay safe against the UED. We are in the middle of their base. Hey, attack this. Attack this. Yeah. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is make a bunch of Zerglings to basically clean up all these buildings, because there's still a lot of stuff in this base. It's not over. So let's just play it a little safe. Let's consolidate a bit. Let's consolidate a bit. Okay, and just not let them get a footing again. There we go. Now, they still have production up here, but the Dominion's mostly gone, I'd say. Again, I'd really like to kill... Okay, never mind. There's a whole nother thing up there, and now we're getting attacked by the UED, so let's move up here, and Dark Swarm right there. Okay, that should be enough. What is happening? Okay, good. Well, not good. I don't really know. Okay. Got a whole other base here. Come on, Mutalisks. Get them. There we go. And let's see. Did they replace this tank? No, they just have another one up here. Gotta get rid of this. This is causing me problems. All my stuff that's getting rallied up is dying. The AI is just so tenacious. It's just so tenacious. Okay, we got rid of all this stuff. So everybody, let's back up and rally over here. And let's remake Ultralisks and Hydralisks, and that's going to be a lot of our gas. And then we'll make Zerglings. Okay, attack here. And did I start +2? Let's get the Greater Spires out first. Okay, well, we got these gases saturated. Where is that extra money that I know is here somewhere? I swear there's another base full of minerals that we can take. Maybe it's further up here. Maybe it's down in this direction. No, that's the edge of the map. I don't know. We'll look around some more. Either way, let's just consolidate here. Get ready to push across this area. The enemy is going to rebuild everything. Got some Ultralisks coming in. This area is fine. I feel very safe at home. Let's just keep looking around. I don't really have good memory of what this map is all about. At least this isn't just an easy cleanup. At this point, there's still a lot to do. The UED is keeping us on our toes. The Dominion put up a fight, making sure that we couldn't easily push into them. Zerglings like crazy. As long as we've cleared out a lot of the Spider Mines, the Zerglings should be able to help us push in pretty easily. We shouldn't expect an attack from the Dominion for a long time, though. Oh, boy. Pretty tough. All right, Drone, keep looking. Keep looking, Drone. There's got to be a place. There's got to be a safe place for it. I suppose we could take this. Could definitely use more bases at this point. Okay, we got Mutalisks coming in. That's good. And we'll turn a few of them into Guardians, not too many. And what's next? I think, yeah, this is good. All these are added to my control groups, right? Yeah, so... Oh my god, stop it. Irradiate has probably been one of the... Irradiate is probably one of the most cost-effective things that have been used against me so far in this on these maps. Okay, so let's quick save again as my Guardians finish. I think I should be able to start my +2. Not quite, because I don't have enough gas. We'll be able to take this over here. That bunker was remade, but I don't think they have anything there. All right, let's attack. Overlords just follow. Mutalisk, just get out of there. All right, we're bombing our way through. We got rid of the high ground tanks. They've, as you can see, the AI has rebuilt like all this stuff. Okay, don't. It's tempting to F2, but I'm not going to do it. All right, this was their next major attack. Get rid of the tanks. Just rally up tons and tons of Zerglings at this point. Okay. And lots of Wraiths everywhere just to cause us problems. Irradiate again! Constant Irradiates! Causing us tons and tons of problems. All right, you guys come on over here. And what is this? One Marine. Let's go ahead and divert some Zerglings to protect this. On the plus side, we do have... Well, not enough anti-air, that's for sure. Let's get some Hydralisks. But we are getting rid of their factory production, which is huge. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay, we got rid of this. Let's go ahead and add this to our hatchery production. Was this made even harder? Or I think I'm just playing worse than I did the first time. Granted, I had played like... I had tried many, many times. It was like 6 attempts when I played this the first time. So I think that, you know, that's adding a lot of, you know, I didn't have time to practice. And not that not that I should have practiced. So it's not that I didn't have time. I just didn't want to practice. So I think that makes a little bit of a difference. Okay, let's hang out here now that we've wiped out a lot of this. Hydralisks. Rally them up. Maybe get some more, Zerglings or Mutalisks? Probably Mutalisks? I'm not really sure. Not F2ing again. This group is necessary. The UEDs left us alone. Man, again, the enemy attacks, they are just so tenacious. They will do anything it takes to survive. Don't make me sing the song again. Okay, and still looking for these extra bases to take. I don't know where they've all gone. All right, and then here's the UED. We are alive. We lost our lurkers, unfortunately, because I wasn't paying much attention to that. What I'd like to do is get rid of these science vessels that they keep rebuilding. Okay, move him out. I never got Burrow. I should get Burrow just so I can burrow those irradiated units. Not that, I mean, they still take damage, but it's not as pronounced, I suppose, because they won't wander around and try to kill your other stuff. Okay, and perhaps some more Overlords as well. Overlords and Mutalisks and Zerglings. All right, so we're mining here. We pretty much mined this base out. This base is getting mined out. We've got a whole new base, though. And where to next? Again, we need anti-air because there's stuff on the high ground. It's where the nuke silos are and stuff. So Menks will continue to cause us problems if we don't wipe that out. Okay, there's another science vessel here. Go ahead and move this guy out. Move this guy out. Move this guy out. My other Mutalist just kept following him. Okay, let's make these into Guardians. Keep attacking. Getting rid of this production. The Guardians will help us clear out this stuff up here. I don't think there's anything else up there except the command centers, so we just need to get rid of that. No, get rid of this. There we go. Overlord staying alive. And that might be the last tank. That might just be the last tank. The science facility goes down, thank God. Okay, move on up here. This base is saturated. We could take the next one too, and then we have to go against the UED. The UED is one of the most spread out factions, which is why I think it's a good idea to save them for last. Some people say they're the easiest to destroy, and I agree, but I think that's exactly why you should leave them alive, because I guess removing that amount of pressure would be good, but I find them to be the easiest to defend against because Dark Swarm makes it quite easy to do. Okay, get rid of those colony ships that are here. Okay, Mengska's going down. We just about got him. Couple ghosts left, of course. Gonna cause us a few minor issues. Get out of here, science vessels. Just get out of here. They must have more starports up here or something. I don't know where these are all coming from. Okay, next. I must have overwritten my hotkeys. Whoops. Almost definitely did, so we have to re-grab all these. Maybe find a few more expansions to take at this point. Alright, we're just going to make a ton of Zerglings, I think, to wipe out the UED next. Okay, and this may be their last major building right here. There's a few things down here we'll wipe out, too. Okay, let's destroy... There's so many SCVs here that are just healing these. Alright, we can get our next set of upgrades. Good lord. Yeah, I mean, I guess this makes for a more interesting watch, considering the first time I beat this map, it was, it's kind of it's weird how things have flipped. I struggled a lot to chain the beast my first time I played it, and beat Omega, well, when I recorded it, it was a little easier, because I did quite well. It was just time-consuming. In this case, I did really well on to chain the beast, and I'm kind of sweeping, or I'm sweeping this map, but it's very slow, and, I've had to reload a bunch of times, so this is more like the first time I played to chain the beast.
Congratulations, Kerrigan. You've beaten me again. Just remember that I'll be out there, waiting for you to slip up. Because sooner or later, you'll make a mistake. And when you do...
I guess. Okay, Mengsk gone. Let's go ahead and move up and take this expansion. Right there is good. What? No! Oh, we made it out! Yes! Okay! Okay, we might as well start... Let's just go. Might as well start this roll going. We've got this base. This new base is getting set up. So let's go ahead and transfer the drones up here. The Guardians are just going to die to Valkyries, so I'm just going to leave them back here. Destroy the... Well, they're not technically Hercules yet. But there's colony ships that get changed into Hercules transport. So yeah, the UED is really spread out. We have a defiler here. Let's go ahead and hotkey. They're very, very spread out. So their main base is in the upper right. I think it would be better to take that out first. Okay, and then let's just send stuff over here. Just lots of Hydralisks at this point. Is this how we can get to them? Maybe we can't get to them this way. No, I swear this was the way to go, but we might have to go up and around. It's looking... No, this is it, isn't it? Or is this their main base? I truly don't remember. They're gonna have some wraiths, too, so let's make sure we bring... I guess let's bring the Guardians, and let's bring the Overlords. Just bring a chunk of these. We can make more. Okay, and we want to go... I guess this way. Let's F2 and go this way. Fuck you, science vessel. Caused me tons of problems. Science vessels and nukes, man. I think those were modified since the last iteration of this map. It definitely seems more challenging to deal with that kind of stuff. All right, Overlords, move on over here. Let's make more Overlords and send them to our little Overlord habitat where they can be free. Alrighty. Alrighty. Here we go. UED, yeah, this is it. This is where the fork in the road is. We want to go right. Got some retro mod battle cruisers here, probably because they were pre-placed. When they're built, they turn into those cool Spec Ops skins. Okay, getting rid of those. That's good. It's going to make our reinforcements that much more effective. Now we got a ton of money as well, but we are maxed out. Okay, so we're going to F2 and auto-attack our way over in this direction. Stop the SCVs from getting by, because I don't want them rebuilding, because dealing with that is just a pain in the butt. Okay, something must have caught my units out. I don't think that's a big deal. This is the ramp. This is the big ramp that we got to push up. So where's my Defiler? Defiler, you are the main event here. Right there. Okay, Burrow. Everybody attack. And I don't care if they clump up, as long as they're mostly sitting in the swarm, that's fine. Okay, let's move on up. Kind of stop, move our way up the ramp. As you can see, they have a lot of stuff. Defiler, go ahead and unburrow, and let's even get another Dark Swarm up here. Oh, shit. Get out of there. Okay, we got the Dark Swarm up. And if we can get rid of this battle cruiser, I'll feel pretty safe. There we go. Now everybody attack through here. Ultralisk that is swarmed. Let's just use you to get a little extra vision in the back here. There we go. And so, where are all the Valkyries? We must have killed them because... We must have killed them in our first attack because... A lot of our, Guardians are still alive, which is good. Get out of there. Yeah, way more aggressive Irradiate use, which I think has caused me more problems than anything else this time around. Do I have any Overlords still alive? Seems like no. Oh, no, they're over here. Gotta get them up here, because there's still stuff that can, cloak. UED still builds Wraiths. Dominion doesn't build Valkyries, and I don't think they build Medics either, but UED builds a little bit of everything. They focus on the air stuff, though. I'm not sure, did we already wipe out their main cluster of starports? The Protoss have that area of Stargates, which is probably the hardest area to push through. Once you get rid of their Templar archives, though, things get a little easier. All right, basically we've won. This piece of shit right here. Okay, and now we have to back up and clean up the UED. I don't think we're going to have to destroy these missile turrets there. That's fine. This isn't Insurrection where we got to do all of that. Okay, now we're going to come over here and start pushing to the left because there's another section of UED stuff. We'll just make more Zerglings and Hydralisks. Holy crap! Holy crap, we've done it! Alright, so I hope this entertains you. I know some people like it when I just play everything perfectly, and if I make a mistake and play poorly, they get kind of mad. It's kind of like people just get kind of pissy. Obviously not everyone. I'm explaining there's three different types of viewers. There's people that say nothing or are just happy with no matter what. That's the majority of people. Good on you. There's some people that insist that if I don't play perfectly, then I should have just re-recorded the whole thing until I practiced enough to get it right. And then there's some people that like to watch me struggle a lot, so this is good for those people that want to watch me struggle a lot. I do like how the soundtrack keeps reverting to some of these cool, really cool remixes. Okay, a couple siege tanks. Don't really need to do that, but we will. This Defiler really has been MVP. Okay, pushing through here. Ah, we got stuff streaming around the other side, too. This should be it. This really should be it. God, with the irradiates.
Kerrigan, I am prepared to offer terms of surrender. It is my wish that you allow my men to live.
You're not in a position to offer me anything, Admiral. And I don't take prisoners. I'll tell you what. Turn your remaining ships around and start heading back towards the Earth. I'll even let you have a head start before I send the swarms after you. It'll be interesting sport to see how far you get before you die.
We've done it. We've done it. We can watch that cinematic, the old cinematic. Let's just go right to it. Actually, let's check our kills, deaths here. So 30% survival rate, still greater than 1 kills, deaths. The other factions didn't show up here. All right, let's go. Let's watch that cinematic.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies. Victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
Dearest Helena, by now the news of our defeat has reached the Earth. The creatures we were sent here to tame are untamable, and the colonies we were sent to reclaim have proven to be stronger than we anticipated. Whatever you may hear about what has happened out here, know this. Alexei did not die gloriously in battle. I killed him. My pride killed him. And now my pride has consumed me as well. You will never see me again, Helena. Tell our children that I love them, and that their father died in defense of their future. Over.
Those are the kind of heavy-hitting cinematics. Back from StarCraft 1. Shortly after Dugall's defeat, the remainder of the UED fleet was overtaken by Kerrigan's forces and eradicated. No UED vessel ever made it back to Earth to report what had transpired. With his ragtag fleet beaten and crippled, Arcturus Mengsk fled to Korhal to lick his wounds and plan the reconstruction of his Terran dominion. Artanis and the Protoss survivors returned to Shakuras to begin rebuilding their once glorious civilization. Zeratul and James Raynor went their separate ways and have not been heard from since their departure. And alone, floating on a dark platform above the burnt-out planet of Char, Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, sat and lorded over the ravenous swarms, unable to shake the feeling that a great threat loomed just over the horizon. Kerrigan could only stare off into the vastness of space, where she beheld a great void, or perhaps a reflection of a hollow victory and of the trials yet to come. All right, we've done it. What a time to be alive. We'll watch the credits again. Man, yeah, so I struggled a lot there. I've got some editing to do, clearly. We failed a few times. Not a big deal. We reloaded, what, 2 or 3 times? Actually, I don't have much editing to do. There was just one period there, pretty much when I attacked the Protoss base, that I wanted to make a specific cut there. But yeah, I feel like this map became harder. Not by much, but a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit. I don't know. I think it was just the nukes happened. I feel like when I played version 5, when I was attacking the Protoss, I was at a point where in my main base, I was able to just ignore it almost entirely. The Dominion attacks got wiped out by my static defense, whereas in this version, I feel like the Dominion attacks were beefed up. The Ghosts also, I think, were programmed to stay a little bit further away when they nuked, which may have made a difference too, because I remember never really needing to worry about nukes, never really needing to worry about the Dominion at all, in general. The UED, once again, I wouldn't say is like a pushover or anything, but they definitely, I don't think they were changed, and I don't think the Protoss were changed, but the Protoss are easily the hardest part of this map. The Dominion have come in there at a close second. So we've done it. I'm definitely going to play Resurrection 4 after this as kind of a victory lap for the entire series, and I hope you enjoyed it. We're done with Mass Recall. I don't plan on really playing it ever again. I don't think there's ever going to be a reason to play it again. Make a whole nother series of it. At this point, it's just overboard. I've played it twice. But I've had a blast, as usual. Huge shout-out specifically to Telenol and Jones, kind of the public faces of this project, but there's so many other people, which is why we're watching the credits here, because there's so many people involved from the past and in the more recent version. Some people that have been there the whole time, some people that came in the latter versions, and they all deserve credit, because this mod is... It's really incredible to think about the amount of work that's put in to make this happen. So, really fun. And it's weird to think that this kind of started my entire channel. I mean, here we are, 3 years later, 3+ years later, just finishing this up for a second time. So thanks everyone for sticking around and watching and enjoying this series a second time. I know for some people they probably didn't want to have to watch, well, not obviously you never have to watch, but they didn't want to watch me play through Mass Recall again. I think the changes that were made with the Legacy version were... I think the Legacy version had some cool model changes. It had some small changes. I don't want to call them small because I don't want to diminish the amount of work that went into making them happen. But I think the HOTS version was the biggest upgrade version. version 5, but then version 6 here, it polished everything up. There's still some incredibly minute bugs that I think are mostly ignorable at this point. They don't really affect my personal experience of the maps. Some people they might, but for the most part, I think everyone can enjoy these maps for what they are. Of course, StarCraft Remastered is going to come out. We'll be able to play these campaigns back in the original StarCraft 1, but StarCraft Mass Recall will forever be StarCraft 1 in StarCraft 2, and I don't think that's ever going to be usurped. It's truly incredible what's been accomplished with this mod. Looks like we're wrapping up with the credits here. Again, we will be playing Resurrection 4. Let's talk about missions. What do we find really the most challenging? I should speed these up. These are just the Blizzard credits at this point. I think Trial of Tassadar was the second. Omega is the hardest, right? But then Trial of Tassadar really is a close second. Chachain the Beast comes after that. To Slay the Beast, probably after that. I would consider those to be the 4 hardest. It's funny to think, though, that the Trial of Tassadar really is, I found to be, like, one of the hardest maps easily. It's crazy hard. Emperor's Flight's pretty tough. I think I maybe played it a little too conservatively and got a little squeamish when it came to taking expansions. All right, this video's been on for a really long time. Thank you so much. We're just about done with Mass Recall. One more mission to play as the, like I said, victory lap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.